Hey, good afternoon. It's Monday, March the 27th. This is week 12, chapter 11 for ethics, ADJ133. This week we're going to be talking about ethics of punishment and corrections. Punishment being the effect of all criminal justice at the end, and then corrections, if somebody's in prison, where they go. So all the surrounding ethical issues that we talked about with police, with lawyers. We're now going to transition to, our prison guards, to our supermax prisons, to our local jails, to our local correctional officers. So this week for the discussion board, you guys are doing a great job. Last week was awesome. Keep it up for the next couple weeks. This week we have 3 questions we're going to pick from, but we have a guest announcer today, and this is one of your fellow classmates. Without further ado, here's Josie Koval.
Hi everyone, this is Josie from your ethics class, and I'm going to be reading you the 3 questions today. The first one is define punishment and then discuss the major rationales of punishment. The second question is support 3 strike laws through a retributive rationale and then through a greater good rationale. Number 3 is to discuss the impact of the correction subculture on the workplace behavior of correctional officers.
Perfect, yeah. So Josie was telling you again, you guys, same thing as before. Initial postings are due March 30th by midnight. Make sure you're responding to 2 classmates, individual, within the word count that's required. And look up some outside citations. Look up some outside stuff to support your background. Remember, you have to have at least 1 citation every week. So again, like you said, define punishment, and then discuss the major rationales. Discuss, the backgrounds behind it. Are we doing it to incapacitate? Are we doing it to get retribution? Are we doing it to rehabilitate? What are we doing? So bring up some of that. That should invoke some good discussion. Again, like she said, for number 2, let's talk about 3 strike laws. Something like getting your 3rd DUI, or a 3rd larceny conviction, or a 3rd domestic violence conviction. The first time you get one, it's one set of punishments. The second is a little bit harsher than the third. A lot of times those misdemeanor crimes become felony crimes, or become longer imprisonment times, higher fines. So let's talk about that from both the retributive side, being, how do we punish, and also through a utilitarian rationale as why do we punish for the general deterrence, for the greater good, right? So, why is it that, a 3rd DUI is a felony? Maybe you get your car asset seized, maybe you spend, an extra amount of time in jail, or you never get a license back, something like that. So through both the punishment and through the greater good type of rationale that we've talked about. And then for number 3, like she said, discuss the impact of corrections subculture on the workplace behavior of correction officers. Much like the police subculture and how they have their own, the code of silence, the blue code of secrecy, how they work inside the police departments. Just same thing with the lawyers and judges, how they work within their own profession. How do the corrections officers do that as well? So say hi to Josie. Hi, Josie. And I look forward to having some good discussion this week.
Thank you, guys.